guys, welcome back to the Talkaholics Podcast. This is Razia.
And this is Iman.
It's been a minute.
Yeah. So we've been gone for a little bit, if you noticed.
Have you missed that?
Our last Instagram post was out of office for Ramadan, and we just never came back.
We were like, never mind.
But yeah, no, we took a break, a much needed break. Razia, do you want to kind of explain what?
Yeah, honestly, initially we put that out of office post out there literally to be like, we're taking a religious holiday.
Yeah, just for Ramadan, we were going to take a break.
Yeah, we both knew we were going to be busy, obviously. And then one thing led to another, and we're like, it's been months.
That's literally what happened. I literally, maybe 3 months later, I was like, oh. We haven't posted
the
podcast.
That's a what? No, but I think, we both got busy, and we both realized too, we've been running this podcast for 3 years, almost 4 years now. I think officially 4 years recently. And that's been a lot of work to post weekly. I think it gave us the first time to pause and look back and go, whoa, we were putting this kind of content this often out. Not just a podcast, a lot of times we were doing YouTube content as well, which takes a lot of scheduling, a lot of us talking, pretending like we have active lives that have to talk about, on a podcast. Especially for COVID, it was only so much you could talk about.
That was another thing too. COVID, put it.
We were only doing so much. But yeah, it kind of made us look back and go, you know what, this is not sustainable. Our content, it's going to read in our content too. We're going to be really boring.
Yeah.
So yeah, we went back. We have since restructured. We have plans that you'll see unfold over the next few months, hopefully. And yeah, this will occur more on a monthly basis.
Yeah.
With a lot cooler content that I think you guys will enjoy and will definitely make us happier, I think, in the long run.
Definitely.
Other than just, putting stuff out there because we had to put stuff out.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. That aside, we wanted to catch up and see where we were this whole time.
Yeah.
Iman,
at least for the summer.
Yeah, take it away. This is going to be the Summer Vibes podcast, right?
Well, okay, so I can explain on my end why I was so busy. So I think I mentioned this before on the podcast, however many months ago, that I'm doing my master's. So I am crazy, and I decided to take 3 courses simultaneously during my first summer semester. So essentially, there's 2 summer semesters. They're both 6 weeks long, and I had to take a course that would usually span 12 weeks in the span of 6 weeks, and I took 3 of those. And I was working part-time at the same time. So as you guys can imagine, my summer was very hectic. I literally had assignments upon assignments, literally every week from July until end of August. Yeah. So that's what I was up to. And then, so that was all that was going on. And then, it's summertime,
Yeah.
We had less restrictions this summer, which is great. We got vaccinated.
Yeah.
So we were able to see each other more often, see our friends. So I wanted to take advantage of that. And my big trip for the summer was me and my friends went to Vancouver for a week, and that was so much fun. Yeah. Literally, every single day, multiple activities. But you know what? Okay. It was so much fun. And plus the West Coast at the time, now I think it's a little bit worse, but the West Coast at the time, they're chilling. They were like, COVID who? COVID where?
Yeah, exactly.
Because masks were only recommended. They weren't mandatory. And I mean, obviously we wore our masks when we thought was necessary, but it just was a little more freeing. In Ontario, there's kind of been this dark cloud over us. We're always kind of in fear especially of COVID, especially Toronto. So going there, and it was people are kind of just chilling, relaxed. Yeah. Even though we know it's COVID's not gone, but it was just kind of nice to be in a space where it wasn't constantly. It was a little bit of an escape. Yeah. But I literally did so many activities, and Vancouver is, or British Columbia in general, I think is great for outdoor stuff. Yes. So I went jet skiing, I went zip lining, I did electric scootering, hikes.
I'm nodding because I've heard all of it.
Yeah, you've seen it.
This is new to you guys.
So it was really great. But I definitely, COVID has definitely killed my social battery.
Yeah.
Because I was with a group of girls. We were there, and like no problem while we were there, but like every single day, having to interact with people and do all those activities. I literally, when I came back to Toronto, I crashed for like 3 days. I was like, no one talk to me. I'm gonna be in my room. Let me sleep. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to.
Yeah, it's so funny because the same thing. I went to Montreal. I think just after you came back from Vancouver. Is in around the same time. Wait, before that, I did a really quick trip to Blue Mountain.
Oh yeah,
Roshi, who's been on the podcast. Shout out to her. That was really fun. Never been to Blue Mountain before. Surprisingly, that part of Ontario is pretty. So,
I mean, yeah, it's a pretty popular place.
This is where we live. It's really nice. That was a really fun getaway. It got me used to packing again and like not being at home and like, you know, that kind of thing. And so I think I got the bug after that. Wanted to go somewhere again. Went to Montreal shortly after for a week. Make some use of my vacation time that has like not been used at all. And that was great. I've been to Montreal before. It's my second time, but the first time I went was in winter during Christmas, which is like a completely different vibe. I thought this time going to Montreal was like, what is the city? Like half of the stuff I didn't recognize. I was sending my pictures to my parents who went with me the last time when they were like, are you sure you're in Montreal? Is this the same city we went to? Everything looked different. But yeah, it's the same thing of like, it's just nice to like see a different vibe.
Just, yeah, be in a different space.
Yeah.
Around different people. Like
exactly. And especially Montreal being, I think, so different than most parts of Canada.
Yeah.
They speak a different language. Like, I really felt like being somewhere else. So it was like an escape for me too. We did all sorts of things. I think art, with especially who I went with, definitely more artsy, culture-y type things. So like eating a lot of French pastry. There was like a graffiti festival while we were there. A lot of art-related stuff. So I was just like, taking in all this French Canadian loveliness while I was there. I miss it, but at the same time, same thing. I came back and I was like, I'm gonna keep up the step count that I had when I was there. I'm gonna be fit and active. This has inspired me to change my life. No, I came back and was like, I spent every day talking. I spent every day having to figure out
I don't want to say, don't talk to me. Just don't. I just want to be in silence.
I got real comfortable with my house again.
Yeah.
Really quickly.
Seriously, and for me, like, I think because when I went to Vancouver, it was early July, or mid-July, I would say. Mm-hmm. So when I came back, it was still summer. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Still summer vacation. Yeah. So people wanted to do things. Mm-hmm. And so I came back, and I swear, after I came back, it was like I was at home every single day before Vancouver, and then I came back from Vancouver, and then it was like everybody wanted to do something, and I was like, please leave me alone. Can I just go back to staying in my house every day? There was a point in time where I did not leave my house. Like,
no, you were looking at someone who literally did that. So
it was great because I love seeing my friends, but I was like, how do people have the energy to do this?
I don't know what it is.
I don't have the energy. I can't wait to hibernate in this like during the winter.
That's it. That's literally it. You know what doesn't help too is like, especially today being a witness to that, it's the humidity.
Oh, God.
It's hard for me to like enjoy the sun.
I was so scared because when we planned to go to Vancouver, there was the huge heat wave going off in the West Coast, right? Yeah. There was the forest fires and there's still forest fires actually going on right now. Mm-hmm. But luckily, when we went for that whole week, we got mild weather, like the 20s. At most. Mm-hmm. Like I don't even think it hit the 30s. Mm-hmm. Like we were, and even one day it rained. So like we were cool.
So good.
But while we were there, apparently it was getting really hot here, and it's just been like kept that up. It's either been rainy, mm-hmm. or we've just had like crazy humidity in Toronto.
Right.
And even yesterday it rained for like hours, and it's still hot outside.
No, it made no difference.
I'm so pissed.
I know. It's been like that. Yeah. But I think in between the trips and stuff, during our hiatus, I was doing a lot of art stuff.
Yes.
I've been seeing a lot of that.
You guys should follow Razia. Tell them your handle because she posts a lot of cool stuff.
It's at Razia R. So weird to plug myself in my own podcast. So weird.
It's on if you go on our Instagram page, both of our handles are there if you want to. In the bio, yeah.
Check us out.
I mean, mine's not very interesting. It's just pictures of myself. But Razia's page is interesting because she actually, posts her art. It's just me. It's just my face. It's her art.
Just as enjoyably fun.
Oh, thank you.
But yeah, that's been my thing to save myself from the insanity of like being at home all the time. It's my project. It's what I'm occupying myself with. But yes. Come on. Are you done with COVID? Are you like ready to have it
over?
Yes.
Okay, so now I don't want anybody coming for me because like I recognize the dangers of COVID and like obviously COVID still exists.
Yeah.
But like I'm kind of at this point in my life where I'm like I don't acknowledge it. I don't.
Yeah.
And now like I'm not being reckless out here. Okay, I'm vaccinated. If I go out, I wear my mask. Like I don't.
Yeah. Come on, guys. Ooh. Sorry if you heard that in the audio.
Our mic just fell over. No, but I don't. It's not like me going out like recklessly, like, going to like how there's like crazy parties going on in Toronto and stuff. I mean, not that I go to parties, but like, whenever I'm on TikTok or something, I'm always seeing like all these parties, and I'm like, this is not legal. It cannot be legal. I'm so confused. Like, I'm pretty sure we still have some restrictions, but like people are packed in these parties, and I'm like, this is why COVID still freaking exists. But I also understand, like, I'm tired, and it's kind of like our new normal. Like, it's just gonna be around. So learning how to just live with it, which is really sad. But I'm just learning how to live with it. So like, if I want to go out with my friends, I'm gonna go out with my friends. Exactly. But I'm not going to like go out of my way and put myself in like crazy situations. Because the reality of it is there are people who are fully vaccinated who have still gotten it. So
exactly. I will say the one benefit, if I can say benefit of the fourth wave, one thing that'll help you through the inevitable fourth wave is all the wonderful content that's going to be coming from us.
This is how we plug ourselves. Yeah. You're stuck at home? That's okay. Talkaholics is here to save the day, okay?
You'll see some fire shit. Actually, you will see some fire shit, especially in the fall season. We got some stuff lined up. Stuff in the works that we're very excited about. You're going to see on our YouTube channel and everywhere. So I think we're going to give it to you for all the plugs.
Oh, yes, please. So, like Razia said, look out for our stuff. We follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Talkaholics Pod, right? And obviously, wherever you're listening to this, you will find it listed. And then to listen to us, you can follow us on, subscribe to us on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and SoundCloud. Yes. So far, that's where we're at. And that's pretty much where you can find us.
Yeah, and if you guys, as you know, you're going to probably get content from us on a less frequent basis, but that does give you the opportunity to give us more ideas for content. We're definitely in the experimental phase right now, figuring what works for us, not pressuring ourselves the way that we used to. So if there's questions you want us to answer, new cool content ideas for videos or podcasts that you want to see try, we're more than welcome. And make sure you let your friends know who we are, because send them our tag.
just share our profiles with everybody.
With everything.
Not as begging. Anyways, but like Razia said, if you have any ideas, you can email us at talkaholicspod@gmail.com, or on our Instagram page we have a link tree that you can click on, and it takes you to a Google form that you can also drop any ideas that you want us to do, or if you have questions for us, or if you have advice, like if you want advice and you want us to comment on it, we could do that too. So anything like that,
we're
go
everywhere. We're ready. We're so ready for you.
We've been gone for a while, and now we have the energy. Yeah, we're back.
We're back, guys. But yes, until the next time, we'll talk to you later. Ooh, it's been a long time
since we said that, right? All right, bye guys.
Bye.